Selenium 4 provides 5 relative locators to find an element or elements located above, below, near, to the left of, and to right of another element. In this session, we will use Test Project's website. It's a free end-to-end test automation platform for web, mobile, and API. If you're interested in more videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon. Also, connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. Lately, I have been slow creating my transcripts, but I will make sure to place them on GitHub. Okay, let's go ahead and get straight to the point. Relative locators were formerly called friendly locators. The TestNG configuration methods BeforeMethod and AfterMethod are pre-written. BeforeMethod will set up our test, and AfterMethod will tear down our test. Our test script is test relative locator below. It will find the sign in button, then click the forgot password link below the sign in button. Let's inspect the sign in button. And we see the value for ID is TP-sign-in. Inspect the forgot password link. And we see the value for the tag name is A. A is for hyperlink. That's all we need to click the forgot password link. There are two ways to write a relative locator. We start by writing driver.findElement relative locator with tag name. And the other way is to bypass writing relative locator and start by using with tag name. Import with tag name. However, there's a difference with the import statements. The import statement with tag name, without writing relative locator, we import the package with static. If you want to use the other way with relative locator dot with tag name, is the other package without static. By default, Eclipse does not import the static package. The tag name for forgot password is A. So we write A dot. Here's a list of our relative locators. I want you to notice something. Each locator is overloaded with more than one option. Above has a by locator parameter and a web elements parameter. The same with below. By locator, web element. Near is the only locator with 4 options. By locator, web element, by locator int at most distance in pixels, and web element int at most distance in pixels. toLeftOf has a by locator and web element. The same with toRightOf, by locator and web element. Right now, we are trying to find the forgot password link, which has a tag name of A and located below the sign in button. So we select below with the by locator parameter. We write the locator for the sign in button by.id. The value by in lowercase, the value is TP-sign-in. And let me correct this because it is a class. Bingo. There we go. Now, We can also do one more thing after entering the value for ID. When it comes to a link, forgot password, next is to click the password link. If you wanted to, you can also use web element by writing web element sign in button, driver.findElement bar.id, and the value will be the same we entered for this statement right here, tp-sign-in. Next, we pass in sign in button, replace it, and that's it. Either way is okay. Now we have the forgot password link and we're clicking the password link. Next, let's go ahead and see if we actually land on the next page. So what we're going to do is go back to the AUT and we're going to click the forgot password link. And to verify that we landed on the forgot password, we're going to inspect reset password. And we see that it has an ID value of TP title. Now, if we wanted to, we can also use an assert statement, but I want to make sure that a statement is printed to the console. Relative locators are good for dynamic elements. A dynamic element are elements that have an attribute value like TP title that changes every time. But in this case, the value is not dynamic, but it's good for dynamic values because if the value changes and the tag name remains the same, that's a good reason to use relative locators. So we have the value and we're going to place it in a string and we're going to call it string title equals driver dot find element by ID value TP hyphen title. Then we're going to get the text and we're going to print the value title and we're going to append it. That's it. Let's run. We see pass. Now let's check and see if our bingo title equals reset password. That's it for relative locators. We click the forgot password link below the sign in button. And I see you in the next session. Thank you for watching.
Books available in paperback, ebook, and PDF. All Part 1 ebooks and PDF documents are free. Programming books for UFT. Programming books for Java. Here's the Selenium automation book. And TestNG. Subscribe to get notification of future videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.